Dave's Tabletop Wargaming. Gonna do a 1500 point game, Imperial Guard versus Salamanders. This is my army. Have my company command squad, has 4 grenade launchers, an astropath, and that black unpainted model is a master of the ordnance. First troop choice is a veteran squad with 3 plasma guns. Second troop choice is a platoon squad with Commander Al Rahim. His squad has a melta-gun in it. His 2 squads supporting him, one has a melta-gun, the other has a plasma gun. Third troop choice is another platoon, bare bones, no options in the squad. One of the squads has a commissar, give it a little leadership boost, and then 2 squads of heavy weapons with autocannons. Fast attack, 2 vendettas, and a Banewolf, and then heavy support, 2 Layman Russes, one of them is a Demolisher. So that's mine. We'll see what Drew has next.
It's one half of Scout Squad with snipers and a missile launcher. Another half of Scout Squad, snipers, missile launcher. First half of Scout Squad, combat weapons. Scout Squad shotguns. Scout Squad combat weapons. Vanguard veterans with flamers. Vanguard veterans and meltas. Tac Squad. 2 Scout speeders. Thunderfire cannon. 3 drop pods. And Vulcan.
Salamanders got the initiative, and so inside their Aegis defense line, looks like he has his Tech Marine with a Thunderfire cannon and half of his tactical squad with a las cannon sitting behind those walls. And that's it. Everything else is in drop pods. So we're going to go Imperial Guard setup. Imperial Guard deployment. Got a nice full triangle. Have the platoon bubble wrapping, the tanks and the heavy weapon squads, veterans over on the right hand flank, and that company command squad in the back. Oh, also have
so they must be more maneuverable than
the, it's not a hellhound, it's a Banewolf over anchoring the left hand of the line. Actually, let's go over here with that. So, that's it. In reserves, Al Rahim's outflanking platoon and the 2 vendettas. The commissar is giving a rousing speech out in front, but he's going to go right there. So, we'll go for seize the initiative. On a 6, I get the initiative. It's a 6, so I'm going first. And we'll do turn 1. Imperial Guard didn't move. Did a bunch of shooting, took the infiltrators down, took out 3 of them?
Yep.
Are they fearless?
No.
So we're going to have a leadership check there. Infiltrators back there.
Good.
Didn't shoot at them, but we did take out the las cannon with the battle cannon off the Layman Russ over here. So that's Imperial Guard turn 1. So we're going to see the drop pods come in for the Salamanders turn 1.
Flamethrower.
Salamanders movement turn 1. Got 2 drop pods coming in, dropping melta guns right behind my tanks. This one veered a little bit off course, tried to come all the way over here, came back. And so we have 2 flamers coming right behind.
There's 3 combi flamers.
Lots of flamers coming right behind the vets. And we'll be shooting here in just a second.
Goes off the board.
Salamanders shooting. Melta guns that drop potted in, took out the Layman Russ over here. Flamers took out the plasma squad of veterans over here. Deathwind launcher out of that, took out my Astropath, and that was it. And then the Deathwind launcher out of this hit what?
That one hit these guys up here.
Hit some of those. So we lost some autocannon bases from sniper fire, thunderfire cannon, took a morale check a couple times, and everybody's standing firm. So turn 2, we're going to do some movement, shooting, assaults maybe. Reserves coming in turn 2.
As long as he gets on.
Turn 2, Imperial Guard. All my reserves came on, so 2 Vendettas came in. The Demolisher turned around to take care of those guys. The Banewolf turned around to take care of those guys. Al-Rahim rolled very poorly for his outflank and is coming in on this right-hand side where I wanted him to come in, right over there. Nothing I could do about it because he killed my Astropath last turn. So we are looking at a lot of shooting for the Imperial Guard. Coming up, we're going to issue some orders and then maybe assault. Imperial Guard shooting. Turn 2, top of turn 2. Vendettas took out the Thunderfire cannon back there. Squad slowly moving up. The Demolisher shot the Melta squad back here and took quite a bit of revenge. There's still one Melta guy back there, and took 2 hull points off this drop pod. Took a couple hull points. Took 1 hull point off this drop pod. The Banewolf came back here and just swept that squad right away. Al-Rahim is moving his guys, going to drive them all the way up that boulevard. And that's about it. Drew, who recently been playing a lot of 40k over here, just admitted that he had never lost that Thunderfire cannon in, what, the last 6 games? 7 games. Never lost his Thunderfire cannon. So I feel quite an accomplishment over that. We'll see what his retribution is. He's got quite a bit of stuff waiting to come on. We'll see if it does. It's going to be bottom of turn 2.
Oh, that's what.
It fell off.
Salamanders turn 2 movement. Scout Speeder came in with a multi-melta and is going to try to take my Banewolf in the back. Scout Squad came in and the Tech Marine joined them to give him a little bit more staying power. Can't target him. That's it. Shooting. Salamanders turn 2. Salamanders shooting bottom of turn 2. A couple guys took pot shots at the Vendetta, including some flak missiles out of the Scout Squads, and they all missed. The lone Melta Ranger over here took a shot into the side and immobilized my Demolisher, so he's got 3 hull points left. The Banewolf was killed by a multi-melta shot in the back. And then, even though he's not going to be able to do anything, he took the charge into the side of the vehicle to try to get a few inches because he can break next turn. That's it. It's going to be Imperial Guard shooting movement turn 3.
Kill 4.
Imperial Guard movement. Vendetta's coming in for the kill. Still just moving right along. Platoon squad starting to move up. Really starting to advance. Moving out of their cover. Trying to run away from the shots coming from behind. Al-Rahim's driving his platoon all the way down the boulevard. See, it's got that tunnel vision all the way down to that objective down there. And gonna take a couple shots in the back of this speeder over here. HQ standing firm, gonna shoot up something over here. Got to be able to take out something. And so we're gonna move into Imperial Guard shooting turn 3. Imperial Guard shooting. Not a lot went on. Popped the drop pod over here. Took a whole point off that drop pod. My Melta and Plasma Gun did miss their shots on the speeder over here, so he's still alive. That's a big hassle for me now. Vendetta's shot into that squad, didn't do anything. Vendetta did make one of the tactical squad over here fail his cover save, which is a hard thing to do because they are all fortified up in here. So this is what we're looking at, is a bunch of infantry running all over the place, and Drew is lamenting the fact that he lost his Thunderfire cannon.
I am very sad.
And so we'll see what he can do on his bottom of turn 3, Salamanders. So Salamanders lock velocity on the front Vendetta, and a lot of shooting. That back squad shot in here, did 3 casualties, not enough to get a leadership check over there. Took out the Demolisher over here with a penetrating hit, and then took down the company command squad. I need to make this leadership check, and I don't. So, dude's gonna flee 7 inches. And leadership check here. No! They're gonna run. 7 inches. Coming right back.
Casey.
And that's about it. So Salamanders are all in the Imperial Guard's backfield. Look like they are going to not move.
So either way,
Need to hold this objective. So
you can't turn when you zoom.
it will be Imperial Guard turn 4.
3 different programs are like
Imperial Guard shooting top of turn 4.
He's going to school design. Yeah.
Vendetta took out the drop pod over here. The shooting from those squads was ineffective over there. Captain Al-Rahim shot at the speeder, did not do anything, but he is going to charge over there. And we took out the scout squad on top of there with shooting from these squads. So, an actual assault in this game. Imperial Guard, we'll see how this works. Just give us a second. Captain Al-Rahim charged and didn't do anything with his crack attack. No melta bombs in that squad, so we're going to move on to Salamanders, turn 4.
Do the edge players deploy behind?
Drop pod is absolutely going to come in, mandatory this turn. He's been holding it off all game. And so we're going to see...
They're having a barbecue. They're late to the party.
Yeah, Salamander's having a barbecue. I guess they're done cooking. So, all right. Bottom of turn 4, Salamanders. Salamanders, bottom of 4. Drop pod automatically comes in. Scattered back 7 inches, but still dropped his HQ and this tack squad. Vulcans, they can't assault, but they are going to
If I could assault right now, that'd be rad. But
shoot to the blob over here, what's left of it.
Even if I could.
Only a little bit of movement for the Melta over here, going to double out a base. Heavy Flamer over here on the blob.
No, that's heavy flamer in the back, multi-melt in the front.
Heavy Flamer in the back's going to hit those 3. Multi-Melta here. Or multi-melta, he said, is going to shoot at that Vendetta.
Yeah, it's doing the hover. Gotta do it.
Because it's hovering. So this is what our table looks like.
If you get lucky,
Nice strip right down the middle. Nothing going on over in the compound. Nothing going on back over in those
And I got
poisoned water. Shooting, bottom of 4.
that was good rolling. Totally
Shooting, bottom of turn 4, Salamanders. That one squad took out the 13 guys remaining. These guys are still there, still fine. Shooting, immobilized the hovering Vendetta, so it is stuck there now. These guys are still intact, haven't done anything to them. Took out the last of the autocannons over there. That guy is still falling back, so he needs a double one to stay on the board. Only a little bit left for the Imperial Guard, so looks like Drew is going to get another win to his tally. It'll be 10 in a row, and 10 wins.
10 wins, 1 loss, 1 draw.
And so we're going to start top of turn 5. We're going to see if it's night fighting. On 5, it's night fighting. So we're still in the daytime. All right, top of turn 5, Imperial Guard.
Not that it matters.
Imperial Guard, top of 5 movement. Vendetta with the locked velocity comes back in. These guys are actually going that way. Need some troops back on my own guys. Immobilized. So it's Vendetta's just sitting right there, although it's got a good angle on a lot of stuff. And this blob is hurriedly running back to try to help out its own guys. Failed his regroup check, but then rolls a double one. So he is almost to the edge of the board, just not quite there yet. This is the game. So shooting, Imperial Guard, top of turn 5.
Take a large green.
Imperial Guard shooting.
Must drink some.
Look out, sir. Saved Vulcan from getting doubled out by a las cannon from the Vendetta. This Vendetta failed to. No, got a penetrating hit, and he is shaken. Crew, you got a jink on that.
So it's not fire.
This blob over here shot at the scouts back holding my own home base, and we, out of 6 wounds, saved all but 1.
Oh. That's cool.
So, going on to bottom of 5, Salamanders moving, although I have a feeling there's not going to be much movement.
Oh, I got
So.
some movement. Hey, during the week, I'm like...
Salamanders, movement. Those guys are still holding an objective. That other scout speeder moved up. Gonna block the charge over there. This one moved up, dumped his troops in back behind, right in between there. Vulcan and his squad moved up. Gonna take on the locked velocity Vendetta, even though we determined, because of the straight line, 36 inches, he is either going to, more than likely, once we measure it out, he is just going to stop right here and he's going to crash. So, still got the scouts up here, taking their shots across the whole board. Just cleaning up the table now. Imperial Guard surrounded. Surrounded and overwhelmed by the superior troops of the Space Marines. Just holding on to that objective back here. So, shooting for the Salamanders. Bottom of turn 5.
Okay, so leader guy, and that's it.
Just one?
Yeah, so far. 1 into him. Does that get anybody?
Yeah, it'll get all 3.
All 3. If I hit,
Salamanders, turn 5 shooting.
it's a hit.
They wiped out that squad.
3
Gonna
wounds,
have a
1 on
leadership check.
specifically on him.
3 wounds. They're all going to be on him. He's the closest. 3 5-up invuln saves. 2 save, and I got, but he still goes down. So have 4
Very close.
Imperial Guard models on the board and a locked velocity that is going to crash because he's can't go where he needs to go. And
Now I will ask Salt.
Assault. Charge distance. 3 inches.
He fails. Like in life.
Heard that before from some ladies.
Yes.
So, morale check. No. They're running. They're running 10 inches. Right where all the broken morale run off. Morale check over here. No.
There you go. Rodney.
Wait, they failed?
11 inches.
I just basically tabled them. Everybody's routing. That's about to crash.
So, yeah. That is a route.
Tabling Dave nonstop.
Oh, I not only tabled him, his root canal felt it.
So that's the end of the game. These guys are going to run off,
Going deep.
and that's going to crash. So, Drew gets another victory.
Both speed